Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today is July 22nd, and this is our last day of our summer league in Las Vegas. For those of you that have been on this journey with me all summer league, I appreciate it. I know you appreciate it because you've made a lot of money, and I'm giving out a lot of free content. So we got over and under prop totals. Also, I got my over and under total pick. Got my rationale behind it. This is the last game of the year, so there's only one game left. Next, I will be moving on to my college football picks. I'm going to start off with my summer league picks. Like I said, I'll be your tour guide throughout the college football season. I'm going to drop the link from my college football season total picks for the ACC that I dropped today. So that's where we're going next. 9 for 10 last year in the college football season over totals. It's a great market to get into, kind of similar to the prop market. It kind of helps you have money towards the end of the year. Now, some people don't like to make season total picks because the casino or whoever the online site you're using is going to hold your money for a while, but it has great returns and has great opportunities for you to make some money the easy way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to our props for today, our last summer league game. First pick is Isaiah Stevens. Those of you that have been with me from the beginning, remember this was my first pick and one of our first wins. Isaiah Stevens is a guy that wasn't getting the minutes at first, but a lot of guys have kind of got out of the system. So he's gotten a lot more minutes. He played 37 minutes last game. Concerning, but the guy that was playing for him didn't only played 4 minutes. So his backup only played 4 minutes. I don't know if it was due to an injury or what it was due to, but he played 30, almost 37 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. His PRA is set at, I have him set at 17. They have him at 18.5. I feel like that number is a little too high for a guard, smaller guard, who's not going to get rebounds, who relies on a lot, and there's a lot of Heat players that go one-on-one, and he doesn't have the ball in his hands all the time. He can make the open shot. So if he's making his threes, we'll lose this bet. Play lightly, but once again, I like this under bet for Isaiah Stevens going into his championship game. I also see Memphis Grizzlies playing a lot better defense. If he's bringing the ball up the court, Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to be hounding him the whole time. Good luck with that. So we'll see how this works. I don't see him going over this number. Next guy is Trey Jameson. Now, this guy hasn't been on the books all year. They decided to throw him on there today. He's one thing I will say, where they have his PRA, he has not hit this PRA all season long. Not one single time. With Zach Edey, without Zach Edey playing, he has never hit this PRA over. Okay, he's 100% under. But they decided to throw out his PRA pretty high. Um, Maybe because he's going to get these bulk of minutes, but he's going against Khalil Ware. He's not a huge scorer. He's probably the fifth option. You got Pippen, you got Wells, you got GG Jackson. You got, you know, if Lareva play, it's just he's probably the fifth option of all the players that the Grizzlies have. They even have Miller coming off the bench. There's a lot of guys come off the bench. He's not an option. They're not going to be giving him the ball in the post. If he gets his numbers because he rebounds, gets, over his rebounds, or he gets a lot of putbacks. I don't see them going to him a lot against Khalil Ware and vice versa, because he's a very good defender. He's a good defender at this stage, but under 20.5 PRA is my favorite pick. I'm gonna have to hammer that pick. Back down the road of Scottie Pippen Jr. And once again, I'm going with his under. I liked his under yesterday, but he ended up getting 10 rebounds and 10 assists. 5 of those rebounds bounced in his hands. Another 5 assists came off 3-point shooters, him passing it to them making shots. So some of that wasn't even penetration. It was just, I'm passing you the ball, you make a three. They were hot. They were hot yesterday. They made almost every shot. That's why the over hit so easily. He also went 5 for 15 from the field. So it's not like he shot the ball really well. He shot the ball quite a bit, but he didn't shoot it well. 5 for 15. He did make 3 for 5 from three, but 5 for 15 is not some great shooting percentage. Now, he was at the free throw line 10 times. That's where he got the bulk of his points, obviously, at the free throw line. So, with that being said, I see the Heat playing a little better defense versus him, and I don't see them bailing him out at the free throw line as much. So, I got his under 32.5 PRA. Just wait on this. I think the number will get a little higher. It could get to 33, it could get to 34, and so you might get even more value on this pick if you just wait it out a little bit. Here's a guy that's won us 4 straight times now, Khalil Ware. His under has continuously hit because he does not get any assists, and he doesn't rebound at the rate that I feel like he could. Now, the ball, he's not an outside of his area rebounder because of his strength. He's more of a guy that the ball bounces to and he gets the rebound because he's there in the paint. But I also see him playing a lot more in the post today because Jamison is not a stretch guy. That does cause alarm for me. But once again, I still love his under. We've hit it 4 times in a row. Let's go under 28.5 PRA for Khalil Ware. If it comes down a little bit, maybe to 27, I'm not comfortable, but I have a feeling it may continue to go up. It usually goes up a little bit as the day goes on. People are betting it up. I like his under. Now to our recap. Stevens, like I said, he was our first ever win here in the Summer League. I got him at 18.5 PRA. Play lightly because he does play a lot of minutes, but I don't see Scottie Pippen Jr. just allowing him to do what he wants to do. Uh, he does he has to make shots to get this number because he's not going to get there with rebounds. And I don't see him. He's almost like the third or fourth option. So a lot of times Christopher or someone else on or Pele, they will take the ball. He won't always have the ball in his hands. Jamison, I like his under. He hasn't hit this over all year long at all in the Summer League. He's under every single time and usually quite a bit under. The last game was the closest he got, and I think that was at 17. He's not a playmaker, probably the fifth option on the court most times. So the only way he hits this is if we just get a bunch of missed threes and he gets all the rebounds. So I like his under 20.5 PRA. Pippen under 32.5 PRA. Like I said, he went 5 for 15 last game. 10 of his points came off of free throws. 5 of his rebounds they bounced in his hand. He didn't go grab them. And then 5 of his assists also came from just passes to a three-point shooter that made it. And that could happen again. That's more likely than the rebounds. I think the rebound total will be down. The points may be up because he shoots a little higher, but I don't see him getting to the free throw line. Where under, we've hit this under 4 times in a row, so I like it's under 28.5 PRA. Now to our over-under pick, and I know this is scary, and no one likes unders. Everybody likes overs. Overs are more fun. Okay, let's just be honest. If you're watching a game and there's an under, it may not be as fun. But let's be honest, overs are way more fun. They're more to cheer for, especially if it's your team or you like guys. This is a summer league. 187 points is a lot of points. We have NBA games that tap out about 190-ish. So to say that with 8 less minutes in the game, non-NBA players, and it's a championship game, to say that these guys are going to perform at the clip of making over 187 is just really hard for me to believe. I believe it's at 187.5, which is even higher. So you really could get under 188, let's be honest, as I'm looking at it right now. So I love this pick at 187, under 187, even though they both shot really well the last game. I do know these are two of the best defensive teams in the Summer League. You got Scottie Pippen Jr., you got Ware that's going to, protect the paint. Both of the Heat have really good defenders. This is a number that is just too high for 2 of the best defensive teams and it being a championship game. So I really like the under 187 for the championship game. Like I said, if you've enjoyed my videos, please like and subscribe. I've got college videos coming. I'll put the link for my first college video underneath in the comment section, so you can go ahead and check that out if you're a college football fan. And if you're just a fan of the videos, I appreciate it. And like I always say, let's cash today, and I will see you for college football season.